Hey guys, how's it going? It's Justin here again from Simplified Investing. I wanted to bring you our Sunday trade watch list as always. And before I kick things off, I want to wish you guys all a happy and safe Easter. Hope you guys are enjoying the time that you have right now and this extended weekend on the market. We look forward to having you tomorrow. So, as always, if you could like and subscribe also, it helps out our channel a ton. So, starting off here, as always, as you guys know from all of our watch lists, we like to really understand where the market is heading. Starting here on the 1 year, 1 day. If you guys remember last week, we said we had this target of 283 being hit if we do break out of this 272 level, which we did, and our team was able to take advantage of simply from playing our watch list. And I hope all of you guys also played that as well. You see we get this rejection at 283 that we mentioned if you watched last week's video, and we are really consolidating on this 278 base support here. So you see this cup here, this big V-shaped cup handle right here, breakout of this 262, which we mentioned last week. Now we're pushing up towards this 281 level, and we did fail to close above this 283 level. So let's go in on a shorter time frame here and show you guys some more movement that we're seeing. We are starting to really form this really strong base here at 277. You can see base support here, support here, support here, and here. This is ideally what we're watching for on Monday's open. Really trending. We have been trending between 271.76 here and 283 here. These are ultimately the key levels that we are watching. If you go back out on the 1 year, 1 day, we really need this break above this 283 price point here, and ideally heading back towards this 290 to 292.46 level. We really need to start to see some more volume and strength accumulating. As you can see, the ADX, the strength of this trend, is almost at 0%, meaning it is in a gridlock right here. You can see this potential reversal candlestick here. No clear, strong trend like we did see with this candlestick and these three right here. So we really need to see how this candle forms on Monday to confirm either more of an upside move to 296, or we get this base rejection here around 278. So that is the first thing that we are watching, and it's something that you guys should keep your eye on as well. Ideally looking for more strength of this trend to move upwards back towards that 290, 294 level. However, we did not get that on close Friday. So the next one that I was watching, or that I think could be a good play this week for a potential play, is going to be Disney. And here's what I see. Just like the market sell-off, as we always mention, a lot of these stocks do follow the market. You get this V-shaped reversal, cup and handle breakthrough here, and this triple rejection here at 108.53. You can see rejection here, and rejected so far. The one thing that I like to see is that all this volume coming in around this 102.8 price level. I was watching this one on Friday, and the volume was accumulating fast and strong towards the buy side. And we can see on this chart right here, we are trending in between this 103.15 and 108 level. This is a really strong level here that we have been watching for a while. It's something that needs to confirm on this 1 year, 1 day chart. If we can get this breakout here of 108.53, we have this gap fill back up to 113 and potentially 120 here, where we started this sell-off in 3.3. So this is one that I'm got my eyes set on come Monday. We really need to see some strength and volume accumulating more to this break to the upside. We can see the volume coming in here. However, we need to gap through this 108 level, or we can break through this 104.13 level. And the next bottom that I see, or that will get hit, is around 93.80 or 92.98. You can see base support here, base support here. So hit bottom at this 91, 92 level 6 times here for a reversal to the upside. So this is one that you guys should have on your watch list too. Keep an eye on a break above 118.12 here, or a break below 113.21. These are going to be two biggest levels that I'm seeing this week, and could potentially tell us a huge direction in not only Disney, but can also give us a direction from SPY that we just broke down. So the next one that I'm looking at is going to be Boeing. As you guys know, Boeing is heavily reliant on government bailout right now, and potential news of orders coming in, or potential news about the coronavirus, as the market is heavily reliant on that. So basically what I'm seeing on this 3-year. I was really analyzing this on the 3-year week chart. We really get this strong base formation here, followed by this bullish engulfing weekly candle here. Looks like we're setting up for a base here around 132 to 150. Really not seeing a whole lot of movement here yet. I'm really looking for a higher high to be formed on this 3-year 1 week into a coming week's play. Really needed this close above 162, which you can see we got rejected at. If we can go here, right here is the strongest level I'm seeing at 163, 162.91. We get this sell-off down here towards this 140.17 support, and now you can see we're trending in between this 155.74 resistance that we got rejected at, and a super strong bottom here at 150.44. If we go to the 5-day 5-minute, this is what we were talking to the team about on Friday, was this reversal here. First reversal off of this 150.72 bottom, reversal here off of it again, and a hold here into close, a bullish sign come Monday. Really need to gap through this 155.77 and ideally above 157.92 to confirm this higher high. Ideally need a close above 168 to confirm this movement to the upside, a higher high movement here. We are seeing a lot of volume coming in on Boeing, but again, we need to break and make that higher high, gap through 156 here and ideally through 165 to 167 to confirm more of an upside move for Boeing. This is also one here that you can see on the 1-year 1-day. This is one that we called out last week too, off of this bottom base support at 134. You can see we get this big move here to 143 and big rejection here at 164. This is where we need to gap through and make that higher high. Confirmation to the upside back to this 260 level, breakthrough of 188. You can see this strong trend right here, or rejection at 188. I can actually draw it for you guys in real time. You can see this strong rejection here before reversal and rejection here. Look at this. You get this rejection here, so you break through, gap through this support. You see that big red candle held this, gap through becomes that new support or resistance, and we get this rejection here, confirmation, sell off to 89, 3 reversal candlesticks here to the upside, and another rejection at 188.90. This is ideally the level that we're watching in coming weeks to see if Boeing can get back on track to the upside, back into its normal trend levels between 300 and 360 or 370 level. So this is something that you guys should keep your eye on too. Again, breakthrough 170 is going to be key, and ultimately breakthrough 190 or a rejection back to the downside is going to tell a clear trend on Boeing and where we are heading. This is one that also is going to be heavily reliant on news. There is news out that Boeing will be getting government bailout, which could help push it to the upside. However, if that bailout does fall through and they don't get the government's assistance that the market is anticipating, there is a potential for a gap down in Boeing. So the last one that I was going to look at is XOM. As you guys know, OPEC did have their meeting on Friday. We're really looking for more news about production oil cuts come Monday. It's really going to be reliant on how Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Russia are doing with their production oil cuts. You can see we get this big gap up to this 46.21 level on anticipation that they will cut their production. Then the meeting was stagnant and didn't come to a conclusion. We get this gap sell off here to 42.03. What I'm really liking about this one is we get this really strong base reversal here at 30.46, and it looks like we're trying to fill this big gap through 46 right here and ultimately back up to 53 and potentially back up to 59. You can see once we get back to January 15 here, lower low, lower low, lower low, finally making a higher high to the upside here, which is ultimately another pattern that I was really liking on Friday for a potential swing play into the coming weeks. You can see that the strength is still strong at 52%. We're getting a positive upward movement here. Lots of volume coming in, but again, this is going to be heavily reliant on the OPEC production cuts. If they do cut production, that will cause a rise in crude oil prices and ultimately really help XOM to push through this gap reversal here through 46. And once we break this level, I think we have a lot of room to fill to this first stop here at 49.43 and next stop at the strong resistance around 54. So this is one for you guys to keep your eye on too. It's going to be heavily reliant on the OPEC production cuts. And if we do confirm what the word is 10 billion barrels of oil being cut, and if we do confirm that and break through this 46.50, this could be a good potential swing play for you guys to play to that 53 level and confirm making that higher high after that bottom reversal at 30.11. So again, guys, if you found this video helpful, please throw it a like and subscribe. We'll be continually posting these Sunday trade watch lists to help give you guys some free content into what we're seeing and what our team is doing. As always, if you could like and subscribe again, that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you could head to simplifiedinvesting.site, our package is currently 20% off. We'd love to have you guys get into our community and also get some of the plays come tomorrow. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and as always, feel free to shoot me any questions. Thank you.